Well, right now, hopefully on the screen in front of you, you can see what happens when you open the Movavi video suite. And you can see up here, we're working on a new project. Here's where it says new project. Eventually we could give that a name. We will when we get going. And the screen is basically divided into 3 parts. The first of these is the media bin. Here it is right here. And it's this part right here, this rectangle right here. Then we have a place called the preview window where we can see what we're looking at. That's going to be this part over here. It's kind of like a TV screen or a movie screen. And then down here is the timeline. That's where we're going to edit and change things around. So before we can get started, we need to have some media to work with, and that means sound files, movie files, pictures, anything that we need in order to make our movie as media, and we need to get it in this spot to get started. So I'm going to just put them in the easy way. I've got them on the desktop. I'm going to pick it up with my mouse and drag it over and drop it in. And there it is. And then I have another one over here, and I'll drag it over and I'll drop it in. So now I have 2, and I could drag a picture too over here. I've got a picture, and if I want just a picture to be in there, I just drag it in like that. Or I can browse. I can import a file like this, and I can browse, add a folder, and then I can point anywhere on my PC. Here's some other videos I recorded. I could point it there if I had them, or over here. There might be something. I'm trying to think where I've stored things. So you could look around on your PC if you keep things in a particular place. Drive C. Let's have a look at my desktop. And I go in here, and I'm looking for some. Anyway, we could browse around and look for them. Look in my media bin. There's everything that I want to work with. And now I'd like to start off with a video. So I'm going to use this one. And when I click on it. Okay, so here you can see I'm sitting in the studio, and I've got behind me back there. I turned it off. I turned it on. I can go back to the beginning, start over, or I can just drag it back like this. So this is a place where I can see, well, what is this video file? What is it that I'm working on? Yeah, that's the one that I want. It's a way of checking that that's what you want. Now I want to work with it, so I'm going to drag it down here, and I'm going to drop it on the timeline just like that. I'll close that tutorial, and there it is. So what do you see over here? It shows us this is the video track. What have we got down here? What's this part right here? So question number 1 is, what do you think that might be? And up here we have a titles track, so we could put titles on it too if we want to. If I want to see what this video looks like, I just press play. Okay, so here you can see I'm sitting in the studio, and I've got behind me back there is the green screen, and the microphone that I'm using right now is this one, not the one that's built into my camera. So I'm using this one, so I hope the video is the audio is good. Audio comes through the microphone, and the video comes through the camera, which you can't see right now because it's looking at me. So the purpose of this is so that I've got some green screen behind me, and what we're going to try to do is make that green screen disappear and show you how chroma key actually works. Another thing we could do is I could make a mistake, and I don't want that part in my video, so we'll also figure out how we could cut that part out of the video. So that's the purpose of this. Stay tuned. There, you can see that it ends right here. It just stops. If I wanted to go back and find that, there's the part where I'm making the mistake right there. So as I move this line back and forth, That's called the playhead. That's the part of the video that's playing. So your job is to tell me what you think this purple or blue colored line on the bottom is, and send me an email to tell me what it is. And that's the end of lesson 1.